Mr. McIntosh.
Oh, thank you, Sugar Lips.
You're welcome.
Go on, get out of here. I got news to report. That's a good beer. Happy Halloween and welcome to this month's installment of the Underground News Report. I'm the one and only Freddie McIntosh. Last month I couldn't be here because the Beaker poisoned me with one of his zany experiments. But don't worry, folks. I got even.
Freddie McIntosh has had a great breakthrough in my lab. Freddie? Oh, a gift for me? Oh, Freddie, you shouldn't have. Timothy, no! What? That's for experimenting on me last month. Don't mess with Freddie. P.S. Happy Halloween. Timothy, Happy Halloween indeed. Timothy, I have just a potion for you. Zombie Timothy. I'm gonna save you.
First up on today's...
Hello, Mr. McIntosh. It appears you're a lot harder to find than we anticipated.
That's why I'm underground. What do you want?
To let you know that we will be watching and waiting. You'll be hearing from my associates in due time. I'll be seeing you, Mr. McIntosh.
Good luck. As I was saying, first up on the program we have Taylor Nottingham with a report on video game technology.
Thanks, Fred, and happy Halloween. Gaming technology has become so advanced that we're able to drive our cars and play a video game that's at home. So advanced that even when we sleep and dream, we can still play a video game. It's truly amazing. I'd like to show you something. These glasses are virtual reality glasses. Now, I know this technology may not be new to most of you, but that's what makes these glasses so special. They're a new prototype we borrowed. They're brand new virtual reality technology.
Choose your character.
Oh boy, this is awesome.
Choose your character.
Oh, this one. No, this one. This one. No, this one. This one. Too many modes. This one. No. This one.
General, choose your weapon.
It's too heavy.
Choose your weapon. Choose your weapon. Choose your weapon. Choose your weapon.
Perfect.
Choose your quest.
A box? A stuffed animal? What the heck is that third choice? Ugh.
Choose your quest.
I need more information to make an accurate decision.
Choose your quest.
Where's the main menu?
Choose your quest.
Fine, but you're not helping me at all.
Choose your quest.
I choose this one. Well, this is just great. I think this game needs more work. How the heck do I get out of here?
You chose your fate.
Wait, what? I think this game is broken. Where's the main menu?
Game over.
Someone should go check up on Taylor, make sure he hasn't trapped himself in another video game. Well, like I've always told myself, folks, technology hurts more than it helps. Next up on the program, we have a special science report from Walt the Beaker Tweaker. Let's head over to the science room to see what he has brewing.
Well, hi everybody. It's Walt the Beaker Tweaker. I've been on quite an adventure recently, but now I'm back.
Where am I?
Now, Mr. Stevenson. Just relax. Everything will be fine.
Beaker, did you drug me?
Well, yes, I did.
Why?
Well, you see, Mr. Stevenson, you seem to get very distracted from your job as a weatherman, and the powers that be asked me to diagnose you and possibly cure you.
I don't need no help. I'm the bestest weatherman ever.
Yes, indeed. That is very true. But still, I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Now, first off, Mr. Stevenson, where did you grow up?
Well, about a mile north of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, there's a little tiny shack. Out back there's a tool shed. And actually underneath that tool shed is where I grew up.
A tool shed.
Yes, sir.
Was it very well ventilated?
Well, my pappy, he put straws in the ground so I could, like, breathe oxygen and stuff.
Were these straws plastic or lead-based?
Well, I didn't really ask him, but, like, when he would pass me some pipe tobacco and I would smoke it, the straws would get real hot.
Oh,
So,
okay.
probably metal.
Now, did you inhale?
Well, isn't that kind of the point?
Very true. All right, moving on, sir. You had mentioned your pappy. Tell me, what exactly were your parents like?
Man, well, my pappy, he loved shooting, man. He'd go down to the lake and go shooting at the water, and he'd hit the clouds. He'd shoot the clouds all the time, man. He'd hit them every single time, too. He's dead eye. That's what my friends called him, dead eye. Yep, he sure was. And he'd ask me to drive. About 4 or 5 years old, he'd ask me to drive, and he got in the pickup bed, and then leaned out the back of the pickup bed, and he'd go shooting at the side of the road, man. Sometimes he'd hit a mailbox, sometimes he'd hit the neighbor's dog. They didn't like that. But, yeah, Pappy was great.
Now, when you mention your pappy shooting clouds, do you think he had something against them? Is that why you became so fascinated with weather?
Well, Pappy always hated the rain, and I think it had something to do with cats and dogs. And then when someday his friend said to him, "It's raining cats and dogs," he was already in a bad mood because it was raining, like I said. And, you know, when he said it was raining cats and dogs, it reminded him of all the cats and dogs he had hit off the back of the pickup truck. So I think it didn't really sit well with him. And, well, I was at the man's funeral the next week, so.
How tragic. What was your mother like?
Mother. Mama. You mean Mama?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Mama. Yeah, all right. Well, Mama was Mama. Not your usual Mama, I guess. Mama, you know, had her problems every now and then. Needed a new transmission and needed some new valve stems and spark plugs and stuff. But after the usual maintenance, you know, Mama ran pretty good.
Now, when you say this word mama, is this a biological figure or something mechanical?
What?
Biological. Flesh and bone. Actually a real person.
Oh, person? No. This was my
okay.
Mustang, 78 Mustang. Shelby GT. It was fastback with the coupe T-top. That was something right there, that car.
So, your mother was a car.
Well, Mama was a car.
Moving on. Your brother, Phil, also is part of the Underground News Report team. What is your relationship with him like?
Well, Phil and I grew real close for the first 3 years of my life. And then, well, Phil wandered off one day in Walmart and got lost. And we kind of just went home after looking for him for, you know, a good 10 minutes or so. Well, once we got home, Mom remembered again, now when I say Mom, I mean the car,
Yes,
remembered again that Phil was back at the store. So she went back, and I guess by that time, Phil had gone somewhere else. So 13 years later, to make a long story short, we run into him on the side of the road. And when I say run into him, I don't mean bump into him. I mean we ran into him. Me and Mama hit him so hard that cardboard box went flying right across to Uncle McConnell's place. That's right. You know how far Uncle McConnell's place is from the road?
Absolutely.
Oh my God. So anyways, long story short, again, Phil and I grew real close after about 16, 17.
Okay. Fascinating story. I can tell this is a little pointless. Mr. Stevenson, what's your favorite color?
Orange.
Excellent, vibrant, positive. What is your favorite kind of ice cream?
Oh, ice cream. I love ice cream. I like Moose Tracks.
Moose Tracks.
Yeah, but it may not be like the Moose Tracks you've ever had. I actually just take vanilla ice cream and then I have a moose walk across it, and that's why I call it Moose Tracks. So that's my favorite.
So your favorite ice cream is vanilla stomped on by a moose?
When you put it like that, it doesn't sound as good as it tastes, but it is delicious, I'll tell you what.
Well, you good sir, I'll take your word for it. Hypothetical question, sir. If you had to choose 3 items to be stranded on an island with, what would they be and why?
Well, I would probably bring a remote control airplane,
Okay.
a bag of peanuts, and a boat. So I could get off.
Surprisingly logical. All right, Mr. Stevenson, be it the season, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Well, I'll tell you what, Mama didn't like when I ate candy. Because, well, her seats didn't really take too kindly to chocolate and gummy and stuff like that. But I'd say Swedish Fish or Payday.
Now, those are 2 very different types of candy. Any specific reasons why you might like one more than the other?
Well, Payday has a certain texture about it that just reminds me of good old days. Paydays, when you throw them in the pool, also look like poo. So I like those 2. Swedish Fish remind me of my pet goldfish, who actually turned red because we put red food coloring in the fishbowl to see if she would turn red. She did.
Okay, now, Mr. Stevenson, let's go ahead and get to the root of the issue. Why do you feel you're so easily distracted while you're reporting the weather?
Distracted from what? Oh, the weather, right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've always been an interesting oriented child. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a news reporter, and well, my pappy said that I could get the Pulitzer Prize if I really tried. So I would just go around reporting stuff, and I would let him know how many miles the ants marched that day, and how many steps they took, and how long it took to boil a pot of water for Mama's eggs. And I actually fried eggs on her hood one time. That was a funny story, whole different thing. So I'd just say I've always been kind of all over the place. Nothing new here.
So, what you're saying is that it's not necessarily the weather. Do you feel that you generally tend to lose focus in any facet of your life?
You mean like when watching TV?
Okay, yeah, that's a mundane example, but yeah.
All right. Well, when I'm watching TV, I get distracted all the time. I mean, commercials come on, it distracts me from the show, and then it'll change to somebody else talking, and I'll forget what the other person said. And there's a lot going on in those TV boxes, man. I'm telling you what.
Okay. I think I have all I need here.
You say anything about my mama? I want to know if you said something about my mama.
No, the car is fine. Don't worry about the car. Now, what I want you to go ahead and do, Mr. Stevenson, is take this 4 times a day for a month. It's called Room Cough. It's sort of a mild sedative that'll help slow down all your brain processes so you can probably focus a little bit better and report the weather like you should. Now again, it is a mild sedative. Only take the recommended dosage.
4.
4 times a day, not 4. I've done 4 and it's quite relaxing, but this is meant to help you out. Now, I have some more experiments to do in the lab, but let's go ahead and meet next week, see how everything's going. Sounds good?
All right.
All right. Back to you, Fred.
Thanks, Beaker. Dennis really needed a good one-on-one with you to clear his head. Hopefully moving forward, he'll stay out of trouble. Next up, we have a special Halloween report from everyone's favorite, Amber Purity.
Thanks, Freddy. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long, but grim fortunes had me all tied up and beaten. But I'm back to give you this very special Halloween report. Every year on Halloween, satanic cults like to visit the cemetery to perform rituals known as zombie rites. It's an attempt to raise the dead to walk amongst the living.
Be careful, Amber. The zombies like to come out at night, and I would hate to see them eat your pretty brains.
Oh, don't worry, Freddy. They come out at night and it's only dusk, so I'll be just fine. Oh my goodness, what was that? We better get out of here. Let's go, Phil.
Thanks, Amber. As always, we appreciate all the hard work you do in the field. Well, folks, it looks like we're out of time for this month's broadcast. We have to go recharge our power supplies and eat some delicious Halloween candy. Be sure to keep an open mind. This is Freddie McIntosh, signing out. That was a good show. I liked it. It's really fucking hot underneath this mask, though. I swear to God.
Let me go get your refill, Mr. McIntosh.
Wait. I'm not done with this one yet. You just stand your pretty ass right there. Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
No problem. Chug-a-lug-a-lug.
It's a good beer. Alright, go on. Get out of here. I don't know where you get these girls from, but they are fantastic.
Hey!
Mr. Stevenson, how have you been feeling lately?
How you doing, Bumblebee?
Mr. Stevenson, focus.
What?
You're petting... never mind. Let's move on. Obviously, you've been having some delusions of grandeur and some hallucinations. The theoretical dog that seems to be licking your hand right now or something like that. That's
What do
weird.
you mean theoretical, man? This dog is as real as anything. He's right here.
Well, now what I'm going to go ahead and do, Mr. Stevenson, is prescribe you a different medication. Obviously, the Revum Core. See, now you have me messing up the name. Is not doing you justice. So what I'm going to go ahead and prescribe you now is the Umprolin. This is not a sedative.
Doctor,
Yes.
the Rheumacor Zero has a problem, and I'm supposed to tell you about it.
Oh, yes, I can plainly see that, sir. That's why we're going to take you off that prescription and start you on something different. Mr. Stevenson.
Huh? Yes,
There you
something
are.
different, right?
Yes.
Do you see this right here, this guy?
Seeing what, sir?
There's like a demon right next to me, and he keeps whispering in my ear something about Felcher Snatch.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and let that pass. What I would like to do is meet again, but I want you to take the same dosage of the Rumiclim 4 times a day for a month again. But after about 3 or 4 days, I want you to go back out in the field and see how you feel. Sound good?
All right.
All right.
Report some weather, man.
Exactly. I'll see you in a week.